Welcome to the first video of this series where I will be taking this 90-gallon tank you see right here and trying to turn it into a cool looking reef. So let's get into it. I got this tank over here. I was able to find it online. There's not really any scratches or anything on it, which is great. I got it for $150, which is a really good price for one of these tanks. And it came with the stand and everything. But also, even better than that, is what you see right here. This is around 50 pounds of just old aquarium rock. I found a guy moving online and he was willing to give this all to me for free. So of course I took it. You can see some of the bigger pieces right over here. Kind of organized it weird, but the real good stuff is in these bins over here. So as you can see, old coral structure, and then over in this bin, we got some Pucani, and then we have some Honga branches. But I think these might actually be some Acropora branches. But either way, these look great in the tank. But now, we gotta get them ready. So, as you can see right over here, all of these rocks have been sitting outside for at least 6 months. And then this one's got a ton of this moss growing on it, so does this one. But I tried organizing this best I could into the rocks that I wanna prioritize. What we'll be doing today is we're gonna be taking these 2 gallons of bleach, and we're gonna be bleach curing all of this rock. And yeah, it should be very fun. The first thing I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start trying to fill this up with at least 10 gallons of water. I'm using tap water. I know people online say you should use RDI, but I don't think it matters that much because when you're putting bleach in there, so I don't think it matters that much. But we're just gonna be filling this one up, and then I'm gonna be using a circulation pump. This one I also got from a guy for free, and I know how lucky I am for getting a lot of this stuff for free. We're gonna be putting this at the bottom, and hopefully we'll be moving that bleach around so all of these rocks get nice and cured. But before we do anything, we're gonna start by taking these rocks over to the hose I got over there, and we're just gonna be spraying this stuff down. I can't include my license plate. So as you can see, it's a little later on, and I have these 3 buckets here. This should be enough bleach, as you can see. These things are just filled to the brim with all this rock, especially this one. Only one of these has a circulation pump. The other 2 don't have circulation. It still should work, maybe not as well. If they don't work as well, bleach is super cheap, $5 for one of these. So if it doesn't work out, it'll just take me more time, and I'm not worried. First bottle is in. Second bottle of bleach is down. Bottle down, last bottle. So, I don't know how close you can get to it because I really don't want to be above it because it's releasing a lot of fumes right now. The water is now very foggy, but that's the bleach in action, and we're gonna leave this outside for the next 2 weeks. All right, everybody, it's been about 3 weeks, and as you can see, all these rocks are looking a lot paler, and it's smelling clean like bleach. I'm getting ready to go dump out the water in here and set these rocks out there. I already started on this one. I'm gonna go take these, I'm gonna go pour them in the drain. I'm gonna make sure not to hit anything that's alive. I don't want to kill anything. But yeah, let's get started. Alright, so as you can see, this is all the rock taken out of all 3 of these containers. As you can see, some of this stuff really did change a whole ton. Like these branches over here have just gotten so much more pale in this dead coral over here. This thing has just completely gone pale white. So I'd say it worked really well. Now what I'm gonna do is, first off, I'm gonna rinse this out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the bleach water that's still in here, and I'm gonna take some of the other rock I got in there and just throw it in here. It won't be as potent, but I'll let it sit in here for like 4 weeks or something really long like that, and hopefully we should get all the rocks. But I don't really need those rocks. I mainly just needed these guys. So I'm gonna let these sit in the sun for about 4 days, and then we're gonna throw them back into these 2 buckets. We're gonna put some neutralizer in them. It should all go well. See you guys in 4 days. All right, guys, so it's been about 4 days from when I last saw you, and as you can see, these have been sitting out here in the sun, drying off, evaporating all the bleach. And what I've started to do, as you can see, is I've removed the towel that was here and I put it right over here. All I'm doing is I'm taking the rocks, I'm giving them a quick spray with the hose, getting any of that debris you see coming off, and hopefully a little bit of the bleach. And then I'm just putting them in this bucket right here, and then I'm gonna go take some neutralizer, we're gonna dump it in here, and then we're gonna wait another 3 days. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so in front of me I got this from Brightwell Aquatics. It's great. I've tested it, I've used it before. So I'm gonna go dump about, I think maybe half of this, each of the buckets back here, which I just finished filling with water. I don't want to use all of it, like a lot of people do in their videos, because I still need some of this, maybe in case of an emergency or something. But yeah, I'm gonna pour in a decent amount in here, and I'll see you guys in about 4 or 3 days. All right, everybody, so it's been about 4 days. I just took out the first bucket worth of rocks and I just dumped them out here, and I've been spraying them down a bit to get all that loose debris, as you can see, and also just to get any chlorine or anything that's been left in there. Before I spray them and everything, I made sure to test the water, make sure I wasn't reading any chlorine. But yeah, I'm just gonna take these out and wash them real quick. So I just finished putting all of the rock from in these bins into the brand new 90-gallon. As you can see, there's a lot of rock in there. And this is a pretty big tank, mind you. This is like that's 18 inches and that's 4 feet. So yeah, lots of rock in there. I'm gonna go take some rock from my tank over here, just some from the sump area, dump it in here, some microbacter, and I guess I'll see you guys when I post the next episode in this series. But yeah, should be exciting. I'm gonna wait on this to cycle. When it's all cycled, I'm gonna aquascape. I know that's a bit uncommon to aquascape after it's been all cycled, but I'm waiting till Black Friday when I get all my stuff. So I was like, might as well start cycling some of the stuff. So that's what we're gonna be doing. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I get ready to aquascape and this is all cycled. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.